A greeting from Kingston, Jamaica, on behalf of all the people who have traveled from Jamaica to come here. With all protocols observed, we don't want to miss out anybody, so we say all protocols have been observed. Now, this is the first time I have been to Gambia, and from the time of reading about Kunta Kinte, we have always wanted to come to Gambia, but we say in Jamaica, nothing happened before the time. We are very appreciative of the welcome that we get here. We want to give thanks for the security brethren who stand by me continuously. Yes, that brethren we need to carry to Jamaica to help the police force in Jamaica. With that said, we talk about unity and the unification of the African people all over the world. Marcus Garvey talk about Africa for Africans, those at home and those abroad. And we as the Rastafari brethren and sisters in Jamaica, as always, fought for Africa and the redemption of Africa, both in deeds and in our cultural expression through the music and other different aspects of our cultural presentation. Now, we reach a stage of political vibration. We see where this president has taken this country out of the Commonwealth. Because like us, the Rastafarians, we recognize that to continue in an organization that represents the colonial master at its highest level and has not contributed anything to the former colonial countries, it is most recognizable that he took his country out of the Commonwealth. Now, here is the problem. The problem is that in taking his country out of the Commonwealth, the British government has caused some of its Commonwealth members to have visas to go to England. Even though you're a member of the Commonwealth, Jamaicans have to have visa to go to England. Now I am calling upon the President of Gambia to recognize the irony of leaving the Commonwealth but still having the vestige of colonialism and asking Jamaican people and people of the Caribbean to have a visa to come to Gambia. What I am saying is that I think this festival should be a part of that reconstruction of how Gambia and other leaders in Africa view we who went across the Atlantic Ocean, not by free will but by force. And now we have survived the bottom of the ocean, the whips and the lashes, to return to Gambia, only to hear that we have to have a visa, when we did not leave here with a visa. A visa to Africa should be illegal by the governments of Africa, considering it was the colonial masters who institutionalized this crazy mixed up piece of paper that is telling we, the freed slaves that if we want to come home, we have to have something named visa in our passport. When we did not leave here with a visa, and they, the colonial masters, is the ones that institutionalized this visa madness. So my message to Gambia and for the people of the diaspora is that we hope this festival will look into not just the cultural aspect of our coming here and performing, but look into and understand that we as Rastafari brethren and sisters hold it very serious that after spending our life singing, living, hoping and praying to come to Africa, that this colonial psychological vestige of imperialism is weird over us when we need to come to Africa. And we are not saying that it will stop us. We are not saying that because we have to get a visa we will not come. We are saying that there is a psychological imbalance when we recognize that we are going home and we have to use, apart from going through all of these European countries to get to Africa. I took a Brussels airline to reach to my yard. I took an American airline to reach to my home. There is no flight that is leaving the Caribbean to come straight to Africa. So apart from have to go through all of these colonial countries to reach my home, I then now have to have a visa to reach into my house. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, in part, we are saying we recognize the festival and we love the togetherness. This is one of the only, I must say, I was telling the sister, after being all over Africa, this is one of the only countries in Africa that we come, and when we look at the people and how they dress, we know it's Africa we are. We know that. So we feel good to know that. So we hope that the words of our mouth and the meditation of our heart will be accepted in the sight of the Gambian political system. That they are the only ones that can help to alleviate this problem that we find very mischievous and devious and perpetuated by the governments of Africa against the brothers and sisters who is trying to reach home. Give thanks.
Bless them, Lord. Thank you very much.